mean the chat is turned off? Is YouTube being funny or something? I just told you that on Facebook, Jason. Your chat's not working. You're such a blonde. Boys, I swear. Okay, the video I was exporting finished exporting, so that won't be hogging up my CPU. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can we all right. Yay. Yeah, Jason was in the other one. He's like, chat's not working. So I guess we'll wait for Casey to come back in. I typed in chat that I would start a new stream. Jason. Uh-oh, we lost somebody. I guess that's what I get for razzing him. While we wait, this is a song that never ends. Yeah, because I had to start a whole new stream because the other one was defunct. And it's funny, I have a little microphone bubble button thing at the bottom that has like 6 bubbles, and it tells me like how loud I am. And my microphone it's where I normally leave it. Let me turn the gain up on it, because I usually turn the gain down when Dad's at his computer. That way you guys don't hear anything over there. And I've got it set directionally so that it should pick up just what is, in front of it. So, okay. So here's the box. This is what was inside the bubble wrap and the tissue paper. And it's like kind of like a yellow white all the way to an orange here. And then on the other side, it's like a yellow down to like a purplish color. It's neat that the box is all different colors. And it's got like, I guess that's so when they fold it or whatever. All right. Da-dun, da-dun. Ta-da! There are 4 eyeshadow palettes in here. It was either buy 1 eyeshadow palette and spend $31 and change, or buy 4. It was on sale. Oh, hang on. Let me pull it up really quick. I think it was 117. Elizabeth Daggers, she has a discount code. I think it's Liz Dagger 10 or something like that. And I had a $5 off like coupon from like my email from signing up for their email list. Okay, so it's this usually retails for $150. It's $119. I got it with the discount code for $107, which left me like a little bit of extra money for like incidentals or whatever. Because I didn't know if there was shipping or anything on it. Because some websites even it says free shipping on orders over 40. So I initially just wanted I have bits and pieces from some of these other palettes and singles that I depotted one of them. One of them I just got in April's Ipsy Glam bag. So the one I wanted the most is this one here. This is the Tokyo palette. They also call it the Harajuku. Tokyo. Might as well leave the website open. Tokyo Harajuku Palette. It says this poppy pastel palette of fun combines two. I'm gonna zoom in. Yeah, that or I gotta put my glasses on. 10 high pigmented eyeshadows and 5 unique multi-chrome toppers for a sheer prismatic color effect. 15 kawaii shades, which means cute in Japanese. And the wild creativity of the trendy Tokyo youth infused with Camilla japonica oil to make skin soft and silky smooth, cruelty-free, and vegan. And here is the palette. I kind of figured that the top shade was mattes, the middle shade was like shimmer shades or satin shades, and then the bottom were the shimmers. Oh, one of them's broken. Look, this one here is broken. Oh, and that's actually the color that I think people were using as a highlight. Let me see if I can. And my hands were washed right before I streamed, so. Oh, it's a very soft formula. Well, it completely messed up the cute little kitty imprint. But there's the shade. And I was able to kind of squish it back in. I'm going to have to be very careful with that. I'm going to have to, like, put something over it and then, like, completely repress it. Oh, it's like an icy white with blue and pink glitter in it. Look at that. Holy, no wonder why people were using it. I still have some on my finger. Let me just, There we go. And I even rubbing my hand on my face. I still have this. I do believe Angel, isn't that the shade Otaku? Wasn't that the one that she was talking about in the live stream yesterday about people using this shade as a highlighter? And that's why she made those new formulas. So we have kawaii, which means cute in Japanese. Yeah, right? Look at this. It is a little glittery, but and then you've got Takinoko Zuku, which is this lavender shade. Metal Tea Room, Kakagori, Visual K, Lolita, Now and Forever, Hanami, Geru, Kuroi, Nichi? Nichi is 2 in Japanese. You've got Ichi and then Ni. Then you have Decora, Zaku, Takeshita Dori, Moshi Moshi, and Otaku. So yeah, the center shade looks like, the center row looks like it might be more of a satin shade, which is basically a matte with a little bit of a sheen to it. It's not going to be glittery like this. And then the top row definitely looks like it's all mattes. And then because the one was broken, I'm going to have to stick something in there and like firmly repress it because it's cracked literally from here all the way around the outside to here. So I probably ought to open all of them just to make sure that nobody else is cracked. So here's the first palette. And the packaging on this is absolutely adorable. Look at that. It might, yeah. My Japanese is a little rusty. But I can still count to 10 with no problem. And I think I think one of the first phrases that I could remember from Japanese is "doi toshimashite," and the only reason why I remember that is because the lady, when she was teaching me, she was like, "Remember the phrase, don't touch the mustache." And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "It sounds like don't touch the mustache. Doi toshimashite. Doesn't it sound like don't touch the mustache?" So it's kind of funny. And then ichi and ni, which means 1 and 2, she was like, "Remember it this way. You have an ichi ni." I'm like, "Okay, that's kind of easy." So you have ichi ni san shi go. 5 is go. Roku, shichi, hachi, ku, and ju being 10. And because the woman teaching me was Jewish, that was how I remembered 10. And then to get to like 11, 12, 13, you take 10. It's 10 plus 1, kind of like in French. So you've got juichi, juni, jusan, juku, so on and so forth. And then when you get into the 20s, 30s, 40s, and whatnot, it's basically the same thing. It's like in French, it's like 21, where it's like 20 and 1. So with Japanese, it's very, the math part when it comes to numbers is very similar. Yeah, I took a year of Japanese. So I remember like foods, some foods. I haven't used it in so long, but there's like, I can watch a Japanese cartoon or something like that. I can't read kanji, but if you write it in like English letters, I can read the Japanese, but I can't read kanji at all because I can do kanji in numbers, but that's it. I would like to learn. I have a whole bunch of like stuff on my wish list on Amazon for Japanese learning. And to be honest, I'll show you something. On YouTube, if I go to my playlists, scroll down. See, Learning Japanese, the complete series. So these are 2 playlists that I have that like I'll put on and play like when I'm sleeping. But yeah, I remember the Japanese. If I need to reply in Japanese, I can pretty much reply. If they speak slowly enough, I can understand it. But I'm not like fluent by any means. So, and I'm hot. So the next one I guess I'll pull out is the one that was next to that. This one is the Marrakesh. I do have an eyeshadow from this palette. I actually have the Marrakesh shade, I do believe. Oh, no, I have Desert Sands. Okay, so this is Marrakesh. Now, the cool thing with Nomad Cosmetics is they've been to everywhere, every place that they have a palette for, they've been there. Or there's a story behind it. They like to travel. Felicia and her husband really like to travel around the world. And this is such a beautiful packaging. It says the Marrakesh Medina palette, intensely vibrant and super smooth eyeshadows formulated with extra fine pigments and infused with argan oil for crease-proof colors. 15 brilliant shades ranging from warm nudes and ambers to fresh blues and emeralds, all inspired by the colorful treasures of the Marrakesh Medina. 7 soft mattes and 8 illustrious shimmers, cruelty-free and vegan. And that's another thing that I like about this brand, because they are cruelty-free and vegan. Oh gosh, that red, holy. All right, I need to come back so I can see you guys. So here's this one, this shade. Oh my God. I have Desert Sands. This one doesn't have any broken shades. That's good. So I have this shade here in a single already. And even if you took out this row here, this is a very warm neutral palette. Those yellows are really pretty too. But that Cafe Arabe, like, called my name first thing. It was like, hello. I like this, like, it's a matte, like, teal shade. Is it fixing to rain again? It freaking poured here this morning. That turmeric shade, I don't really care for, like, mustards, but that one's actually kind of nice. It's more yellow than dirty mustard shade. All right, I'm swatching that red. I just took a little itty bitty bit. You sit here, behave, don't jump off the desk. Okay, maybe I need to pick up a little bit more than that little boop I just had on my finger. But I don't want to ruin the pan. I mean, I'm going to ruin it when I use it anyways, but it's more like a burnt sienna. I don't know. It's like a reddish brown shade. What? It's like more red than terracotta. I don't know. It's pretty. So this will be like a really good, like, neutral palette with a pop. Oh yeah, look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? It looks like a mosaic floor. And especially in Morocco, they have like floors that look like this. Their sinks look like this. The walls in the bathrooms are like this. It's like stunning. And I think it's awesome because in Morocco, they speak like 3 different languages fluently. You have Arabic, you've got Spanish, which is like proper Castellano, Spain Spanish, and then most everybody there speaks English as well. And then there are some parts of Morocco where they speak French as well. I know my friend that was from there, she spoke 6 languages fluently, and she was a translator. I was like, how do you remember? I start off in Spanish and end up in French. How do you keep all that stuff straight in your head? And she's like, well, we've been speaking it since birth, so it's no big deal. And she could literally go from one language to the other in like one entire sentence and not screw anything up. I'm like, so, all right. So the next one in the box is Berlin Underground. Let me pull Berlin up. And for those that know, I am of German ancestry. Überstadt, sprechen die Deutsch just a little bit. I do speak a little bit of German. I read German better than I can speak it. I don't have the right to speak most German words. I cannot get it. Gimme. So my dad's father was born in Germany. Whereabouts, I don't know, but there's an entire town in northern Germany with my last name. It means over the city. There's like 3,500 people that live there, and I'm related to most of them. So German is like the thing I've kind of always associated with because it's my last name. But then when I was younger, I did my ancestry stuff. Comes to find out I'm more Irish, Welsh, and Scottish than I am German, according to my DNA. My dad has more of the German side. He's like 56% German. But like I'm more Irish, Welsh, and Scottish, and then British, and there's like 9% France, and there's like Switzerland and Sweden are both on my charts. So the majority of my DNA comes from like Europe, but a good quarter of my DNA is Irish, Welsh, and Scottish. All right, so here is the Berlin. Oh, we wait. Ancestry does a thing every year where you can get the kits for like $79. They have the Ancestry Plus Health one now, but I'd have to submit a whole new test. And then like every year they update things. So when anything changes with your DNA or they get like more to like reference your DNA with, then they'll update it. So every year I've got new updates, and every year I get more and more Irish. So, okay, so the Berlin Underground palette, it says intense eyeshadows formulated with extra fine pigments and infused with hemp seed oil for a buttery feel, yet fierce color payoff. 15 alternative shades in shimmery metallics, matte, and duochromes inspired by the rebellious underground culture of Berlin before and after the wall. The perfect color palette for creating both everyday go-to looks with bronzes, browns, and golds, and unique smoky eyes with snakeskin greens, burnt oranges, and a distressed black. I haven't even looked at it. Ooh, that turquoise shade is pretty. I don't have any shades from this one, but these like top two shades here are super calling my name. And this one here, and the black is shimmery. All right, so I'm going to grab this one. Ooh. That's pretty. Sorry, there's like little skulls and stuff on here. That's what I was looking at. I'm awestruck by this palette. I don't even remember like seeing this one online. And you can see everything on my keyboard and stuff. Look at those cute little like metalhead skulls. That's so freaking cute. Look at those little guys. Why is there a smudge by my black? Get off my palette. What? Hey. So here's the Berlin one. This is pretty too. It's a very grungy palette. Oh, it's pretty. And since April is pastel month, I'm going to have to use the Japan palette first because that's what I told everybody I would do is pastels this month. But I kind of want to dig into this one first. Oh, and it's kind of grungy on the outside too. That's really pretty. I kind of like that color story, like more than I don't really like grungy palettes, but then again, I also have Subculture by ABH, and I like that one, so there's something wrong with me. And then here's the box, and all of them have like the information on the back, the weight, the pictures of the shades and stuff. So then there's one palette left, and this one. Oh, there's something else in here. Okay, I'll get into those in a minute. Stay. This one's Antilles. All right. Oh, I forgot about this one being bright. Okay. So Antilles color-soaked eyeshadows formulated with extra fine pigments and infused with coconut oil for a buttery feel and lush color payoff. 15 vibrant shades inspired by the island hopping through the most captivating parts of the Caribbean. It doesn't say like what's matte and what's shimmer. I guess we'll discover it together. Look at the flamingos. Ah, got some hibiscus there and some pink flamingos. What? Oh. I was like, I thought you were yelling at me. Take its little. Just yes, it just scared me. Oh, wait. Why is there dirty stuff on my palette? Get off. I don't know which row I like best. Okay, I guess I need to show you. Which row do you like better? I honestly can't tell you which row I like best. I want to swatch like 5 of these shades. This is what, Casey, I see you. And they got little palm trees in them. Okay, I'm digging in. Making sure I got. I mean, I still have that one reddish swatch. All right, I'm going into Curacao Nights. Isn't Curacao an alcohol? And then there's El Floridita. Sounds a lot like Florida. And we're going to do Playa Flamenco. And the Baths last. Ooh, that one's like super soft. I'm going to have to go check the single eyeshadow that I have to see which palette that one comes from that I just got from Ipsy. Pinky swatches are never the best, but looky how pretty. Wow. I don't know which one I like best. The Bath shade, their matte shadows are like super soft. They feel like, if you've ever heard me talk about them before, they're like satin. All right, let me go get this shade that I got this month in Ipsy. And their little singles packaging is so cute. Okay, so I brought the eyeshadow and the bronzer. The Marrakesh shade I didn't drag out, the Desert Sands one. This one is Aperitivo. I don't know. All right, so I have one from here. I don't think Aperitivo, I thought it was from one of these palettes. Let me look at their like single eyeshadows. This is a really pretty shade. It's like a rose quartz shade. Maybe, oh, I remember it was from their Tuscany palette. Yep, it was the Tuscany palette that has Aperitivo in it. And I remember telling her, I remember saying that I wanted to go watch Under the Tuscan Sun again. I will swatch this. It's right here. It's a really light rose quartz shade. I've used it as a highlighter. I've used it as a blush topper. I've used it as an eyeshadow since I got it a couple weeks ago. It's a beautiful shade. And then their bronzer, this is actually from their Sydney Bathers collection. This is the shade Manly Beach. I think it's the lightest one in the palette. No, there's one shade lighter, which looks like a highlighter. I guess the first 3 shades are highlighters. It says 4 highlighting and bronzing powders. Yeah, Manly Beach is the matte shade. All the other shades in the palette look like they're shimmers. But this is actually, it's almost perfect for me as a bronzer because it's not too orange. It's not too dark. It's a beautiful shade. And I like all of their packaging is so like minimalistic and sleek. And I like the black with the gold. I just think that these are, I'm glad that these don't have like a heck of a lot of like extra, you know, stuff, that it's big enough for what you need and it doesn't have all this like extra stuff on it. That's one thing I don't like about some people, some brands and stuff, when they do the single things for Ipsy, they have a big old honking package and something this big inside of it. I'm like, why? It's a waste of space. So anyways, this is definitely right up my speed. You guys know I love bright, bold looks. You'll probably have to pry this out of my dead hands. The Harajuku palette was the one that I was wanting the most, but when I saw that I could get all 4 of these for cheaper than, some of the palettes are $37, some of them are $39, and you know, it broke down to be like $27 or $25 per palette to buy the 4. So it was so much cheaper to get all 4 of these at one time than it would have been to buy them all individually. And I've wanted to get more of these. And like I said, I have several of the singles. And, you know, as I just showed you, I have, you know, other singles and stuff. You know, some of these muted looks that I've been doing lately, I look at them, I'm like, am I even wearing makeup? I mean, it doesn't look like I'm wearing anything. So in the box, there are postcards. Okay, so this one here, it says, welcome to the Beauty Nomad family. Here is a little bit of our story. Founded in 2015, we are an indie brand that combines love of beauty and with passion for exploration. After visiting over 70 countries, see, I would love to do that. I would love to travel. We discovered that unique beauty is found everywhere. Inspired by this, we started Nomad Cosmetics to bring you the beauty, stories, and local character of different captivating destinations from around the world. Each Nomad product is designed on location, infused with local ingredients, and brought to life through unique creative design. We create high-performance cosmetics with formulas that have no parabens, phthalates, or mineral oil, and are proudly cruelty-free and vegan. We hope you'll love what you are about to experience. Felicia and Auntie Nomad co-founders. And then there's the Antilles, Marrakesh, Tokyo, Sydney, and Tuscany palettes on the bottom here. And then on this is actually a postcard. It says, thank you so much for your order. We hope you'll love your new Nomad goodies. Enjoy. It says, thank you so much, Rebecca. So appreciate you supporting us. Be well and good luck with your jewelry, Felicia and Auntie. And of course it has, you know, my name and Eustis Florida on it. So I think that's a nice touch that she took the time to write that. I mean, it's not like we don't talk on Instagram anyways, but because I put one backwards, my bad. We do talk on Instagram. They just revealed they've got 2 new highlighters that are coming out and a quad of eyeshadows that are like this one here. And they just released them. They should be up today, I think. Let me look. I thought she said they were releasing today. No. They're not up. Maybe it's, I don't know. Angel, where's mine? You eating cheese balls and you didn't give me none? When did she say she was releasing that new quad? Was it, I thought it was the 20th. Maybe it's the 28th that she's releasing it. Oh, and I guess I could do this. Each palette has 15 times 0.05 ounces or 1.5 grams. And they're all the same weight. It says designed on location, island hopping in the Caribbean, manufactured Nomad Labs in China, designed on location in Marrakesh, Morocco. Designed on location in Berlin, Germany, and designed on location in Tokyo, Japan. That's kind of neat. And then the ingredients, we've got ingredients on the other side. There's freaking coordinates on this one. Like latitude and longitude coordinates. That's kind of neat. I didn't even realize that. And each one says like a little different excerpt at the bottom that is not on the website. Okay. Thank you. I'm live if she had time to pop in, but I know that she was busy with the launch, so I didn't want to like harass her. My postcard ran off. And I'm one of those weirdos. I save like everything. Especially something as awesome as this, where not only is there like the extra touches that go into things, but I'm the weirdo that even saves this kind of stuff. So I'll put the tissue paper back in here, and then the box and stuff, I will fold it and stick it in my box of like packaging boxes, because I keep all my packaging as well. In between palettes. So the Tokyo palette will go on the bathroom counter. I will do a first impressions 2 looks 1 palette with it, and then I'll probably do another one later in the week or whatever that is 2 looks 1 palette pastel shades, and it's a pastel palette, so I can get away with doing that. And the whole reason for April being pastel month is because of the Tokyo palette. I wanted to see if I could, number 1, pull off the colors, and 2, use what I had to find similar shades. And I think after using the Juvia's Place Seduce palette and the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Jawbreaker palette, I think using those 2, it kind of like sealed the deal for me that I can wear pastels and I can get away with it. Some of the other shades, like the peaches and the light yellows and stuff like that, they just look like I'm not wearing any makeup. So I think that I think that trying to do a theme or a color theme, or building a look around a particular theme, I think was kind of neat to do this month. And if you guys want, like I've got, now that the sun's out, I can go record. I have palettes and stuff set out right now to do swatches of every purple shade that I have. And I did reds the other day. It looked like a bloody mess. I mean, literally I had red everywhere. But if you guys want like themes for the month, like tell me a color that you want me to build like looks around, and I can either do like a lip color in that color, or an eyeshadow that color, or even a liner in that color. I think that would be neat to do, like how I'm doing pastels this month. Like next month it could be using orange or using black, or because black intimidates me pretty bad when it comes to using it. So I could do it as a lip color, an eyeliner, an eyeshadow. I have to incorporate that somehow. So if you guys want to see something like that, then let me know. And it says my connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. It said that my internet was having trouble connecting or something at the top of my screen. So, well, then YouTube just lied to me. Shame on YouTube. But I mean, I don't know. I want to do like artsy looks. I have some pictures pulled to do some really pretty graphic artsy looks. I actually messaged a photographer to see if I could use his picture in a makeup look, and I have yet to hear from him, and it's been like 4 months. I wanted to do it for like spring, but it didn't happen because I wanted to get permission before I used the picture. But if I'm just recreating it, I don't know how that works in the art world, where if I'm taking like somebody's actual, piece of art and then recreating it, I don't know what kind of credit I have to give, other than like linking his Instagram and his Facebook and where you can buy his prints and stuff at. But I don't know what else I would have to do legally outside of that kind of parameter, because I don't want to step on any toes. And I thought the picture was like absolutely stunning, and somebody had shared it and I liked it. And so I sent him a message immediately and was like, hey, I do makeup on YouTube, and here's my channel, and I would like to use your picture for recreating it as a makeup look, kind of thing. And it's been months and I've never heard back from him. I even sent him a message on Instagram from my main Instagram profile. Still haven't heard anything. So, well, I asked. I haven't gotten permission yet, which is why I've been sitting on the picture for so long. And it's such a cute picture. And I figured if I did recreate the photo on my face, that I would take pictures outside exclusively, just for the simple fact of what the picture is. And it's probably the cutest thing I've ever seen. And I went and looked at a bunch of his pictures, but the first one I saw was the one that like grabbed me and pulled me in. All right. Who did what where? Because I hear sirens. Uh-oh. You hear the siren in my base? Those were two rather large fire trucks booking it down Highway 44. I mean, they were going at least 60 miles an hour, if not more. They were going straight, so they didn't turn on my road, which is probably a good thing. Sorry, whenever I hear sirens or fire trucks or ambulances or cops or something, I'm one of the weirdos that goes outside to see what's going on. My stream is too hot. What? Oh, yeah, because of the fire trucks. Yeah, no. Yeah, wearing my oversized Habitat for Humanity's t-shirt. I think it's a Habitat for Humanity's t-shirt. I don't know. It's got wolves on it. Try not to run over my cat. I think I got this because I used to do the stuff with my school every year for Habitat for Humanities, and as rewards and stuff, I would get some of the shirts. And there's like nothing on the back, so I'm gonna pick you up so you don't get run over. Hi. It's my bubbies. What are you hearing? Can he come out of his room? Oh, why is it CPU? Oh, wait. Hi. I can social distance with this guy any day. My bubbies. I know, Mommy doesn't have a very big lap, and I just put my feet up. What are you doing? I stole it again. You have glitter on your head. You see yourself on a computer screen? Hmm? Are you on Mommy's computer? He's such a good boy. He's a really good boy. What's this like dirty stuff on your white fur? Do you need a bath, son? I got cat hair on my lip. Hi, baby. You were just so chillaxed. It's not even funny. Look at this mess. Are you a good boy? Hmm? More stuff in your fur. Hmm? I'm picking up stuff off the rug. Do I need to vacuum the carpet again? Get it, belly. Get it, belly. Ooh. Got a flea on the belly. Oh, yeah. This cat's give a shit is like completely broke. He hung out with me most of yesterday because I wasn't feeling good. And he stayed with me in bed. I didn't mess with your ear. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch it. Don't you thumping me with that rope. Hi. But yeah, he stayed with me most of yesterday in bed every time I went somewhere. And the only time he like left my side yesterday was when the headache finally went away for a couple of hours and I let him outside. But when my headache came back, I went outside to see him and he came right up to me and he stayed glued to me the rest of the night. Don't you? No, I got eyeshadow on that hand. You can't lick it. Remember, no licking makeup. That's just gross. We don't lick makeup. Don't know what's harmful and what isn't. And anyways, why would you lick makeup? That's just nasty. No licking makeup. I stopped touching him and his eyes got all big. He's hitting me with his tail. Hi. Are you a good boy? No, don't go licking. I got makeup on that hand. Hi. Uh-oh. Is that the spam caller? Let's go get it. Here, you stay there. Yo. It said Chase Freedom on the caller ID. But can I have my seat? Can I so it said Chase Freedom on the caller ID and it said this is your last chance for your Bank of America. I'm like, click. Look at this shit. Why are you bunking your head on my desk? You're taking up most of my seat. Bubbles. So you like the eyeshadow? Oh, now you just got sparkly stuff on your head again. My glittery kitty. I don't think he minds though. Play drums on you? Ah, no biting. Ah, no bite. Ah, fucker. Anyways, so that was my surprise. not the cat, but the makeup. I do have another surprise, but I don't know when it'll be here. I haven't gotten notification that it's coming yet. So, what did you guys think of the surprise? And if I wasn't doing pastels, I think I would dig into the Island Hopping palette first because it's got so many bright colors. I think I don't know. I just, without using like these hot pinks and turquoises and like grape purples and stuff like that, I just don't feel like myself. I don't know how people do it wearing neutrals all day. I just don't get it. Well, I'll have to do a first impression of the Tokyo palette, and then like I said, I've got the purple palettes out to swatch, so I have all that to still, it's all set up already to film. So I have to unbox these, take them out of their boxes and whatnot, and then there's a couple of them in there that have purples in them. I'm just sad that one shade was broken, but I can probably repress it. It's not like it's a big deal. I mean, I've worked with eyeshadows before. I've manufactured makeup, so it's not like it's a big deal repressing a shadow, especially if it's just one. But I'm going to have to wait till May to use the other 3 palettes, though. So I'll probably do, I don't know, I might do 4 looks, 1 palette with the Tokyo palette. I'll do like a first impression, and then I'll do maybe 4 looks. Just depends on how my filming and stuff goes, because I've got so many videos to edit right now and upload. Like I said, I just got done doing the April 1-year hair length update video this morning. So I got that done, and I knew this was arriving today, so I didn't schedule a video to go up today because I knew I would be going live. But yeah, I've got at least, you can still see it on my face. Look. Sorry. I had a new shiny moment. But, yeah, I'm going to finish my coffee, get my next video pulled into Wondershare, and get that one ready to edit. Probably go do my first impression video, and then record the purple. I'll probably edit some and then record the purple, and then do outside video and swatch of the swatches. So yeah, I'm excited. Let me know what you guys want. If you want like a color theme for next month for May, or if you want like any type of theme, anything, whether it's like a genre thing or a movie thing or a cartoon thing. I'm interested in trying something new, not just like, I thought about doing like recreating makeup looks from like TV shows, but some of the shows that I watch, people don't watch. And so I didn't think that would probably go over very well. I've thought about like incorporating one particular color in every look. I've thought about like recreating like artsy type eye looks, that kind of thing. Heck, I could even do like one brand, you know, like I own a ton of BH Cosmetics palettes. I own a bunch of Jeffree Star palettes. I have 2 Milani palettes. I only have 1 ColourPop, 1 ABH palette, 1 Alter Ego palette. I've got a couple of brands that I only own like 1 palette from each brand, but there are other brands that I own like multiple palettes, and now there's like this one. This one would be like, because there's 4 palettes in here, I could probably do like 1 palette a week because there's 4 palettes. So if you want like something like that, let me know because I can get it done. I have an entire list of stuff to get filmed. So yeah, people ask me how I like never run out of ideas. It's because I always have a list. I always have a list. So I never have to worry about running out of ideas. I've always got stuff running around in my head. And then, of course, people ask me to do stuff and I write it down and I completely forget about it for like 2 months. And then I'm like, oh, crap. So, and I still have the eyeliner video that I'm doing right now for like winged eyeliner. I still have gel or pencil liners to still do. I've got like 2 more video ideas for that. And then like a wrap up video of all 4 techniques. So I'll have that. So that's 3 videos right there. Yeah, I've got so many video ideas. It's not even funny. So I'll be busy recording and editing and uploading. And see, this worldwide situation, it doesn't like affect me because I'm home. Anyways, I'm home 24/7, 365. I don't go anywhere. So I'm home. I film, I edit, I upload daily. So it's not like this is affecting me because people are like freaking out. Oh, they can't go out. They can't see their friends. They can't go places. They can't. I'm like, so? I mean, I go outside a couple of times a day. I walk the dog out. You know, I'll stay out there for 10, 15 minutes with her. I walk to the driveway to get mail. I come back in. Dad comes home in the afternoon. And I, run around the backyard with him. But for the most part, I'm right here 99.9% of the time. I've got all this inventory behind me that I still have to photograph and upload to not YouTube, to my website. I've got like my register is actually buried behind me. These are all like bead supplies and necklaces and stuff that are made that have to go up. I've got rings over here. I've been working on earrings. I've got so much stuff going on. It's not even funny. But like, oh yeah, I've got colored pencils way in the back. I don't know where my coloring books are, but I got my colored pencils. And there's always something for me to do. People like, I guess they don't realize that when you're home, there's so many things that you can do. Even if you don't own a business like me, there's laundry to be folded. You can go through your closets and your dressers and your clothes and figure out what you can wear and what you don't wear and what you can fit and what you can't fit. There's like, it's always something to be cleaned. Always something to be cleaned. So it's like people that say that they don't have anything to do right now because they're bored, they're home, they're whatever. Put on some music and find something to do. Read a book, watch some TV, watch YouTube, watch something, or just put something on playing in the background. Reorganize your closet, reorganize your clothes, clean your bathroom, reorganize your cleaning supplies. I don't care what the hell you do, but there's always something you can do at home to keep you busy so that you don't get bored. If I'm sitting at my computer for too long, I get up and I wander into the kitchen and I look at things in the kitchen. I'm like, okay, what can I do? Oh, well, there's some dirty dishes. Let me take those and put them in the dishwasher. Or let me go pet the rats for a minute. Let me, whatever. I've always got something that I can do. So, especially if you own animals, lay on the floor and pet your cat. There goes an hour right there. Bored? Nope. Petting your cat. It's just when people say that they can't find something to do, it just means that they either have a lack of imagination or a lack of gumption. It's the only thing I can think of because I'm home 24/7, 365. Even after I got my college degrees, I still can't find a job outside the home. I can't find anybody willing to work with me because of my health. So I'm home. I've been home every day since like 2012. Granted, I used to work for the neighbors when they had horses. They've only got like 2 horses now, so they don't need help from me anymore. The other 2 horses I was caring for were older and needed daily maintenance and care. They needed to be exercised and cleaned and groomed. And so I was working with their horses for at least 2 hours a day, every day. And they're both since passed on. So other than that, I mean, I guess you could consider that still home because whatever I would get out of bed and, whatever, I would walk over and do paddocks and horses and whatnot. And I'd go over there in my damn nightgown half the time. So it didn't matter to me. Half the time I was barefoot. Only time I ever had to worry about wearing shoes in the barn was when the farrier had come. So, nothing like shoveling horse manure in a nightgown. But yeah, even then I was still home every day. So I just walked to the neighbor's house, and they've got like 10 acres. So, and that's just their property next door. They've got property at the end of the road too, that they've got like 20 acres. So I'm always home. I like being home. I'll have to put up with BS anywhere because I'm home. And if you bring BS to my front door, I got a 22. So I ain't worried about it. Anyways, I guess, see, I'm okay with being with me though. That shows what kind of person somebody is. If you are not okay with being with you yourself, me, myself, and I, if you're not okay with being completely alone with yourself, there's a problem. I think about some of the strangest things all the time. I think about history, and I think about art, and I think about what is the next thing I can do. Or if I have a question about something, I look it up because I'm always curious. I'm always learning, and I'm always wondering about things. And it's like, if you can't find something to do, then you need to reevaluate you, because there's always something you can do, always something you can learn, always something you can find to do, always something. And if you can't stand to be alone with yourself, then you need to work on you, because that's a huge problem. And if you can't stand to be alone with you, how can you expect somebody else to stand to be alone with you? I mean, that's just how I view it. I am perfectly content in my own company. I'm can hold conversations with myself. I do it regularly because I talk to my camera on the regular. So talk to my cat. Sometimes he talks back. Sometimes he gives me some back mouth too. Don't you, son? But it's like, I don't know. It's those philosophical things that you think. But again, if you can't be home by yourself and find something within you to keep you busy, there's a problem. So I'm going to just get off my soapbox and leave that diatribe right there. And look at the pretty, shiny, sparkly stuff. I'll do full swatch videos of these as well, like I normally do. So don't worry about that. I will do full swatch videos, but usually I like to use the products before I swatch them, to give like breakdowns, pros and cons, how they work well, dry brush, wet brush, finger, that kind of thing. That's why I like to use a palette before I swatch it, because of the fact that there are so many different things that you can learn by using it on your eyes versus swatching it on your skin. There's a big difference between how it applies on the eye versus how it applies on your arm, is how I found. So I'll do swatches of those. And like I said, the only thing I'm missing from Nomad, well, I guess a blush would work, but I could always use an eyeshadow for a blush. And I've got the eyeshadows I could use as a highlight. I already have a bronzer. I don't have a lip product though, but I'm sure I could make a lip product with an eyeshadow and some chapstick. So I will let you guys go. I've been streaming this time for a little over an hour. My throat is starting to hurt really bad. And it's this side of my nose is running. And that's why I keep doing this, because it feels like it's running. So I'm going to let you guys go. I've got editing and filming to get done for today. And so you'll see this t-shirt again in a first impression video and in swatch videos. So don't bitch at me if you see the same shirt again, because I ain't going to change my shirt just to go film a video. Now, I'll get a shower later on this afternoon after I do swatches, and then my shirt will change then. But, I'm not one of those people that changes my shirt for every video. Why make more laundry? I ain't got time for that. Okay, I got time for it. I just, number one, it's a waste of resources. It's a waste of water. It's a waste of product. So, again, soapbox. I'm going to go. Yeah, I really like not only the owners of Nomad Cosmetics, but their products are really great as well. So I'm glad that I got the box. And hopefully, when she puts up the new stuff on the website tonight, whenever those go up, I'll look and see. I don't remember how much she said they were, but just in case anybody wants to look at their website, there's the link. And oh, she has an Italia Duo pack, which has it's got the Tuscany Eyeshadow Palette and La Dolce Vita. It always makes me wonder when people buy palettes that are from like other cultures or whatever, why they don't look up how to pronounce the names is beyond me. It really is eye-opening when you hear people mispronounce names. And I might mispronounce some things as well, but at least I try and pronounce things as correctly as possible. But then again, I also know multiple languages, so. But yeah, it always astounds me when people buy, like somebody bought the Melt Cosmetics, that one that they came out with in December that was based on her Spanish background, and somebody like royally butchered the names of that poor palette, and I was like cringing the whole time. So I will always try and properly pronounce the names of every shade, and if I mispronounce something, correct me if I am incorrect. But I try and strive to bring intelligence and education to YouTube when it comes to correctly trying to pronounce things. Because it's always been a pet peeve of mine when people mispronounce things. Like the word Janet. My mom's name is Janet, but people call her Jeanette. It's just, I don't know. It's a pet peeve of mine. I like to try and pronounce things correctly. If at all possible, I try and pronounce things as correctly as possible at all times. Because it just drives me bonkers when people mispronounce things. Especially people's names. If you can't pronounce my last name, ask me how to say it. It's really easy. Ober. O-B-E-R. Ober. Think of the word over. And then the last part of it is stat. Kind of like they use in the medical term, which means now. Stat. Ober. Stat. And I'm not even pronouncing it the German way. Ober. Stat. How hard is that? Not overstack. Oberstat. Anyways, I'm going to go again on my soapbox. I will see you guys later. Thank you for coming to the surprise unboxing. And when the other stuff gets here, we'll do another surprise unboxing. And I think Angel might be the only one that knows what's coming. I don't know if I told Jason or not. I don't remember if I told Jason or not. But Angel knows. So, anyways, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you probably a regular video tomorrow. But yeah. Yeah, I'm about to turn that light off over there because it's messing with my head. Give me some dark. Oh, so Jason, I might have showed you, but you might not remember because I show you too much. So it'll be a surprise for you. You'll probably know anyways because we've talked about it for almost a year now. So, oh yeah, it's been almost a year since I mentioned it the first time. So, we're getting old, man. Getting old. All right, I will see you guys later. Some of you guys I will see on Facebook. So, have a good day or night wherever you guys are, and stay safe and stay the fuck home. It's not hard to stay home. Find something to do. Bye.